to place.
Sorry, guys.
Is it going to work?
That was my fault. Yeah, we're good.
It was
We're
Kelly's fault?
Okay, start over.
It was my fault.
Okay, so we're going to start
Push
over.
a button.
So on Ready, Set, Drone channel, we're
Okay,
about
so
to
let me go back
live.
to you guys. All right, we're going to the
Again.
two-camera shot. You know,
So,
to you guys.
straight to the
Hey, watch
alligator?
yourself, Brad. That one's
Yeah, Brad, you're going to need to just pick up that tripod and move it to the other side there so that you're not standing in between the light and the camera.
What
Woo!
is up, everybody?
We're waiting for it to hit.
Okay,
Then we've
okay.
got
I'm
commercials.
waiting for my stuff
Oh.
up here.
Oh,
We're
no,
on
no, I
Brad's
see
camera.
it. We
Good?
got it. We got it.
Good?
Switch cameras.
We're going.
Okay, so we're gonna take
Everybody
that
wave.
camera.
You're on right now.
You know, it's gonna take a second to catch
Oh,
up.
nice. Brad, you were in front of the camera. There you go. This one. Watch
So,
this one.
yeah, watch that one.
Yeah, you're in front of it when you do that.
All right, what is up, everybody? We are here
Step
live in
towards the-
Sean's tattoo studio for SpinDown 2020, and we just got everything working. Thanks for your patience, for everybody who's out there watching.
Everybody in the audience, wave, say hi. Hey.
Half the crew that watches our live streams is here with us today, so I want to give a big applause to you guys. Thank you for coming. Very much appreciate you being here. We're going to have a great time tomorrow. We're going to fly on Lake Dillon, right?
Yes, we are.
And we are also going to have a couple of tutorials
Yes,
on
we
some
are.
different things. I've already had some questions about, for example, FPV. We got Doc Murdoch in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's going to teach
We're
us some
gonna try not
FPV
to
stuff.
crash stuff today.
Well, or crash stuff. But if you crash, it's going in the water. That's the only thing. We also, I want to give a big shout out real quick to a couple of people who could not be here. Metro Drones, Bill and Sandy were going to come. They couldn't make it. Mel from 400 AGL had to work. I know that. Steve Carpenter was not able to make it, and he was supposed to be here. I'm trying to think of Kai from Texas. My German friend from Texas was
And
not
the
able to
original
make it.
Delvo.
Original
backed out the
Delvo.
last second.
Well, I know why Original Delvo didn't make it.
Yeah.
Right?
Because he's scared.
He's scared to gators. Or up here, it's going to be a bear.
That's Big Al.
This is Big Al. Big Al is actually from the swamps of Austin, Texas. We found this at the domain where Ken Heron crashed his quad, and we had to go hunting for it, fishing for it. And Big Al snuck out, tried to bite Ken Dono in the ankle.
Yeah, right, no, the butt. He kind of
Right in the butt?
Yeah,
rear.
he
He wanted the ham hock.
But you know what? The weird thing is, right now, he's not opening his mouth. He's just sitting here. He's like quiet about it.
He's
So
just waiting for some more Ken.
I don't know, but Big Al's here. So first of all, I do also want to say thank you to everyone that did watch Spin Up last week. If you haven't watched it, it is available online currently on Ready Set Drone. It's one of my most recent videos. And I also want to say that for everyone who won a prize, I got about half of them shipped out before I left for here. I will ship the other half out next week, I promise, as well as the t-shirts and the hats if you were a hero. So there's a lot of stuff that's coming your way. I know we had some big prize winners, and one of them's actually here right now. Michael won the Mavic Air 2. I'm sorry, Mavic 2 Pro.
Mavic Pro 2.
Mavic Pro 2. Oh, those names.
Yeah,
So
they're all
Sean,
sort of blending together lately, aren't they?
Sean, tell us where you took us earlier today.
So
a
we
couple
went
of us
to
went somewhere.
Snake River. We
Yeah,
went to a couple places, but the fun place that you really enjoyed
I did.
was over by Snake River, which is where I lost my GoPro 8. This is the GoPro 9, and a few of us actually went looking for it, never found it. But Kelly set up with the FPV drone stuff and had a really good time from the looks of it.
It was one of the most beautiful spots I've ever flown. First of all, it's just really clear blue water, which you said is actually.
It's mineral deposits from Pennsylvania mine that's poisonous. So you wouldn't.
That's why it's so blue.
Well, what happens is it leaves all these mineral deposits all over the rocks, which turns them sort of white, and then the water just appears bluer, even though it's just white under the water.
Okay. Well,
Sort of like how a pool works.
it looks like something I would want to dive into and drink. But hey, I see Metro Drones. Thank you for the super chat. Again, Bill, Sandy, I'm sorry you guys couldn't make it. I see Shane from We Are RV the Johnstons. I see Rick Halber in the house. I see 400 AGL. Good to see you, Mel. Sorry you weren't able to make it. Doc Murdoch. Wait a minute. He's right here. We also have Chris Hope is back there. And you know, it's weird seeing Chris Hope live instead of seeing him in the chat, but it's awesome. And his beard does not disappoint in person. If you've never seen Chris Hope's beard in person, even with the mask, it looks good.
I find it interesting, the guys with the longer beards, and the beard's like half out the mask.
Yeah.
You know, like or completely out the mask. I got a buddy who has a beard down to his tits. And I mean, the thing is it's just all beard. It's
Wow.
I'm talking about you, Ronnie, on the
Yeah,
behind the scene
Ronnie.
guy. Yeah.
Wow, that is not a description I would ever want to have used on me. So first of all, or at least my daughter thinks I do. But
Noobs. Noobs,
that's
right?
another story.
Flapjack.
We also want to say
He's hating me now.
welcome to everyone who came here on a motorcycle today, because that is some dangerous stuff.
Absolutely.
You guys were really risking your lives to be here on a motorcycle. Anybody got anything? Anybody want to give a shout out to somebody? Got wives? Confirm that you're here actually, so that nobody.
Mama, she's watching from
Mama's
the
watching
hotel
from the car. She walked from the hotel.
room. Yeah.
All right. Well, Chris is definitely here. I can confirm that. Anybody else got any shout outs? Got any shout outs for other droners, people out there? No? No?
Oh goodness.
How about to Ken Heron?
Oh, here's the Ken Heron. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, but
Hey, he's doing his own live show. Or he was.
is he still?
I don't know if he still is.
He
But
should be here helping you look for your.
I've seen. I saw that. What's his? One of the song. Oh, why is Ken calling me on the phone? This is
Oh
Dogo.
no way.
Should we take this? Let's put on
Yeah,
speakerphone.
sure.
It's gonna kill my live stream. But hello, Ken. What's up?
Yo, hey, what is the alternate route to get out to Dillon? Because it was saying 2.5 hours to get there.
All right, I thought you were going to Philadelphia.
I was fucking with you.
Oh, we just bagged on you on the live stream.
Jesus Christ. You can't read my sense of humor at all.
Not
I was
through
trolling
Twitter.
you.
No, I can't.
By the way, Dono, you are live on the live stream, so cuss up all you want.
Hey, Big Al's got something to say.
Okay,
Whose stream is this? Is this Sean's stream or Kelly's stream?
Oh, well, we were on both, but I answered my phone, so now it's just Kelly's.
Yeah.
It's just Kelly's stream?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're gonna make it, and Chris.
Yeah, we have a surprise for you.
Doc Murdoch has a surprise for you. Yes.
Hey, can you tell Chris, if Chris Hope is there, make sure he gets enough of beer, because I don't want to have to go and try to track down beer like at 9 o'clock at night and cause a
He's
ruckus,
playing a
okay?
tiny little violin for you, Dobo.
Yes.
Okay, so let me quickly answer your question so we can get back to the stream. You're asking for an alternative route.
Yeah.
It's a longer route,
take a
but
drone.
it's a pretty drive. It's taking 285 to Breckenridge, and then Breckenridge back to I-70, and then back around to Dillon.
All right.
So it sucks. It's a longer drive, but you might not have traffic at least.
All right. Well, I will give that a row.
Okay.
All right, man.
Then we'll see you
in
tonight.
about
All right.
2
so
hours.
I'll see you guys tonight.
All right. All
Well, there
right.
you go.
Dobo's coming. Everybody just clapped for you.
We thought he was.
All right. Sorry that the behind the scenes disappeared for a minute. We're back.
All right. So can you go to that? Let's just test it and see if it works.
I can, like I said, I don't. Hang on.
Yeah, just-
While they're testing, I'll talk to you
All
guys
right, there
over
we
here.
go. I got.
Domo
got
is
it on
another
my
guy
Instagram,
that's
too.
coming.
All right, and
All right, so let me
Nobody's
switch
in the
cameras
chat.
real
Now we're
quick. We're
coming
just
back.
gonna do a quick test just to see
We're
if it
testing
actually
things.
will
see if that
follow
camera
live
actually
stream.
works. And then
Sit down.
Okay.
Okay, we got audio. I would love to actually.
So this is one of the
I know you're like behind.
I know
He's
you're
Kelly's
like,
taking it
he's
easy.
Kelly's taking
I'm
it
in
easy.
work mode.
And I'm in
I want to help as
I
many
want to
people
help
as
as
I
many
can.
people as I can.
YouTube, drone, wherever. So we got
Learning how to do more editing and how to do better on YouTube. That's my big challenge for myself, to help everyone that wants that help. So part of that is having you guys tonight that are here in the studio come in, whoever wants to be part of this, and we'll sit you down in a chair, and we're gonna interview you from here. You'll be social distance away. We'll hopefully have one of these other cameras pointed on you and tell us either if you have a channel that's already going, what it is, so we can sort of plug you, and hopefully those in the chat will actually go and check your channels out. And if you don't, then tell us what we can do to help you
Yeah,
with that.
Roosevelt. Where's Rose?
Who's that?
You want to start?
Come
We'll
sit
start
over
with
here
you,
for a
Rosie.
minute. Come chat with us.
We are streaming Ready Set Drones live stream tonight on Instagram.
Wow, it's everywhere.
Yep,
yeah,
it's
have a
everywhere.
seat right there. So can we see Rose in the?
Careful of cords. Careful of cords. What's going on?
All right, let's-
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
This
I got an idea.
Let's see here.
This is easier. Well, just take this and sit right in the middle.
No, he's good. He's good right there. We got you.
This is just this is less.
All right. So let me get
Is that
him.
camera working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me get him
I
on
didn't
here.
know that was working.
I was gonna go like.
All right, so yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we got him. You're on. So we got Fly Natural in the house over here. So what kind of things can people see on your channel?
See on your channel.
My channel is more so about nature and, inspiring people through, just the nature of the world. I like to take a lot of pictures. I usually fly around rivers and streams and things. So basically, you know, I live in Arkansas, which is the natural state. That's how I got my name. There's not a lot to do there, but doing a lot of things involving nature is one of the things that a lot of people do there. So I decided, you know, Kelly really actually got me involved in drones, and I was trying to come up with a name for my channel, and I kept thinking, you know, what can I do for Arkansas? Arkansas is so boring. So I finally came up with, you know, well, this is the natural state, and I'm flying a drone, so it's like, oh, fly natural. So that finally came on for me. And then Kelly kept inspiring me to go further, pushed me further. So I started doing more and making more videos. So
And then I stole your SD card.
you did.
We were at Camp
It was about maybe a month ago, I guess, 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was back
Something
in
like
August.
that.
But,
You know, he's old now.
Tell everybody what I did today.
So today, Kelly gave me another SD card, and I got it in my back pocket. You know? Brand new, never been opened. Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thanks for the memories. Okay.
They're saying Roosevelt's audio is too high.
One other thing about Roosevelt is he is going to be flying tomorrow with the Mugario goggles. So I don't know how many of you guys know what the Mugario goggles are, but they're heads-up display. And so if you want to check them out tomorrow, I brought them. I've got some. If you want, I've got some disinfecting wipes. I can use my wife sent with me. We can wipe them down if you want to try them out. But what they allow you to do is to look out, see through the goggles, and see a heads-up display. And it's the same thing your drone sees. They're really cool.
They're great.
So he's going to be flying those tomorrow on his Phantom. If you want to check it, go let people try them out.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Most
if
definitely.
somebody wants to hook them up to a pack. All right.
They're very much, just to say, that they're incredible. They're like Minority Report. You can see all your peripherals, and it's like your screen just floating in space in front of you. It's really cool.
It is pretty cool. Anybody else want to hop in the hot seat for a second?
Okay.
I'm out.
Everybody's saying the audio's a little distorted, so just maybe between the two mics.
Well, go subscribe to Fly Natural if you haven't already. That would be a big thing.
Okay.
So
So
it's
I'm back.
between the
Yep.
SpinDown and Mini.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
back to you guys.
All right, so Sean, tell me about Dillon, Colorado. Why did we pick this spot?
Because it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
And I live here, which makes it a lot easier for you
It
to
makes-
do something like this
makes it a lot
versus
easier for me.
versus us trying to just find a cool spot, which is not a bad idea. I mean, it could be sort of cool to just rotate, spin down somewhere else, but it definitely makes it easier to have someone here. I love where I live. I love the community, and I wanted to really share the community, like that love with the community. Like I want you guys to be able to come up here and experience this too.
And the things you're gonna fly, or that you're gonna demo tomorrow.
I am.
Skydio, right?
So I've got the Skydio 2. Some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. Some of you have touched it, some of you haven't.
How many in here have seen the Skydio 2 in person? Have you, Chris,
Anybody
have you
flown
seen,
it?
You flown one?
Anybody
No?
flown one in here? Okay, so nobody's flown one. I have a couple of them, so I'm gonna do a couple tutorials.
Wait, you have more than one Skydio?
2 now.
What?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I bought 2.
Yeah.
No, it does not sound like a giveaway. I don't make that much money, guys. Come on. Who said that? Who said that? Okay, you're out of here, buddy. Get out of here.
So wait. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the Skydio 2, because I've got one. I have limited experience with it, not as much as you. But flying it with this, it has this little stick, right,
Yeah,
called
the
the
beacon.
beacon. Tell us about that.
So the tutorials I'm going to give, I'm giving 2 with the Skydio, 1 with a 360 camera. But for the Skydio, I'm going to do throughout the day. We'll sit down and everybody can sit down together. I'll do 1 with the controller because everyone thinks that the Skydio is really just a tracking drone, and it does so much more than that. And I really want to show that to people in person, how cool it is flying it with the controller. And then I'll do 1 where I'll show how you can track with it using the beacon. I'll sort of talk to everybody about it, how it works, and then give examples when I go out using like the electric skateboard on this path, and everyone can just watch and see how you can use this magic wand or beacon to control where it's at just by sort of clicking a button and pointing at it.
It's pretty amazing, that piece with the beacon. But I will say the thing with the Skydio is that it sometimes has a mind of its own. It can kind of go off and get stuck behind stuff because it has so many sensors that it won't always listen to what you want it to do. It sometimes has a mind of its own because it says, oh, I can't go there because I'm going to hit something. But
but as you learn to use it more, you actually can predict how it works. And it's the same with the controller. Flying it with the controller, when you first fly it with the controller, you're like, I don't like it. It's weird. It's got this weird mushy kind of feel when it flies around things. But when you learn how it actually reads the environment, and you can actually predict how that works in flight. Like when I was showing you when we flew backwards through all those trees.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Something you couldn't do.
It's with the controller, you can just kind of go a little crazy with it and don't have to worry too much about hitting things.
Yeah,
that's the biggest difference.
Definitely something I want to show everybody. But there's very limited range with this setup that they have now. It's nothing like if you're flying a DJI drone. It's nothing like that. You're not going to have.
You won't have the distance.
No, you won't have anything like Lightbridge even. It won't even go back to that. It's a Wi-Fi drone. It's more like a Phantom 3 or something like that.
Or
Well, no,
Spark.
Phantom 3 was actually Lightbridge as well.
Or
so,
Spark, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, where you're going to maybe, depending on what you're flying through, you could get as few as 500 feet away from you before you get breakup. On a good day, you can get 6,000 feet.
Wow.
I've gotten it that far over the lake before.
Yeah, I think I saw that
Yeah.
video. You did a
I
comparison.
was actually very mind blown that it went that far. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, so for anybody else want to come sit down over here just for a second? Just say hi.
Anybody else want to talk about their channels, where they're coming from?
Got shy.
We don't even have to turn the camera on you. We can
We're
just.
gonna have to use that mic though.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll have to come up with it and interview him right here.
Okay.
Okay, I don't mind doing
Well,
that.
I will say too.
You
I
wanna
will say
go,
too
John?
that I will say too that some of the folks that are in here, like Chris Hope, have channels that are starting to grow and have to get 1,000 subscribers in order to be able to do the actual live streaming they want to do without RTMP.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'm curious about with the new DJI, with the new YouTube Studio, is if we'll be able to do live streaming with RTMP. That's a question we don't know yet. I'll bet Greg Kuhnert knows that.
Fly natural with a 999 super chat.
Yeah.
Kelly touched me and it felt so good.
Wow. I hope my wife is watching. We got Geeks Vana. We got Tater Rogers. I'm blushing big time. Wait, so is Roosevelt. You just can't tell. So we got Geeks Vana. We got Shane. We got Tater Rogers in there. And by the way, Tater Rogers, if you guys have not checked out his channel and you want to hear some good music, that guy can play some music because he is a guitar picker. So Sean, one other question for you about tomorrow.
Yes.
You said you have a friend who's coming in to give a talk about like making a living on YouTube.
Yes.
So
Jonathan
tell us a little
Buckhouse. So
Yeah.
he has a snowboarding channel, and he does daily content every day for over, God, he's going on almost 2 years of doing daily content.
Wow.
Right? Mind blown. This guy has a work ethic like you wouldn't believe. But he went full time with less than 10,000 subscribers, right? I think he had 8,000 something subscribers in a time job, matched that job income, and started just focusing daily. And I thought, how cool would it be for those who are up here trying to not just make a YouTube, but go, oh, could I actually make money with this one day? This is a good guy to make you rethink the way you would use YouTube. Because most of us think, oh, we're going to make money off of YouTube and the videos, right? That's not how he makes
Yeah,
money.
you're not just making money by views. You're making money by a lot of other things
Yeah.
too. So that's absolutely
And
true.
so he's going to give a meeting or a general meetup with some people early in the day. I think he's trying to shoot for around 11ish.
Okay.
So right before lunch.
Well, so for SpinDown tomorrow, we're going to be out at a lake. Anybody think we're going to put a drone in the water? If you think we're going to put one in the water,
One's going in.
one's going in. All right.
Not
we
going to
got-
be mine. Nope, because
No,
I'm not
no.
flying tomorrow.
Well, this lake is apparently really deep.
Yeah, you're not getting it out of this lake.
Yeah,
It goes in this lake. It's too cold. You're not going in.
No,
It's like 250 feet deep in the deepest part.
waders aren't going to
And
do
I'm going
it.
to answer a question from the behind the scenes. Like somebody that's asking, is it a bust because of the winds? And it's predicted to be 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. And just so you know, all the DJI drones can fly in 20 mile per hour winds. So it's not a bust. It's up to you if you want to come, if you want to fly in it. That's totally your call. We're all still hanging out whether we fly or not.
That's right.
It's going to be a good time no matter anything at this point. And I think there might be a ticket or two still left if you're a last minute person.
Yeah,
right?
SpinDown2020.com.
Yeah, SpinDown2020.com.
Yeah.
Oh, they're stopped. So, well, we can work something out still because I think we still got a couple spaces, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
not.
yeah.
I don't know. It might be.
We got
too
no
late
more
for
room in
you.
here. I know we're all full in here.
I bought 2 tickets, so I got an extra one.
Okay, so we got one extra. So if somebody is in the local area or down in Denver, and I know some people are buying from Denver recently, as just a day or two ago, we do have at least one extra ticket here, and we can figure something out as long as like 20 of you don't show up at once. We got 1 or 2 spots.
And I got a question for Harley FPV. So that was Harley FPV, bought 2 tickets. Do you fly FPV? Are you starting to?
Start to.
Nice. So, and you're learning from Doc?
Yeah.
All right, man, you're gonna be good.
He
You're gonna be
actually
good.
lives not far from my son. My son flies FPV also.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's another thing too. I think tomorrow, if anybody wants to try out some FPV,
Yep.
we're gonna really try and get people who haven't done it before a chance to at least put the goggles on, see what it's like. I will tell you too, when I first started doing it, I just dabbled in 2016, 2017. I wish I had gotten into it more really early, but I didn't, but it's okay. It's never too late. It made me kind of motion sick. Like the first few times I did it, I actually felt like I'd been on a roller coaster or something and just started feeling a little motion sick. But it's weird because if you do it enough, you get over it.
away.
Yeah, like now I was just out there flying, Zach saw it, I was like doing loops and stuff around this, around us, and I was talking to him the whole time, and not that I'm a great pilot, but I just didn't feel sick at all. I felt totally in control with it. So it's something, if you do feel a little motion sick the first time you do it, don't let that dissuade you from trying it a little further. Now I know Chris Hope has been flying some Tiny Hawk action in Athens, right? Yeah, he's got a couple of videos out where he's like zipping through the trees and stuff. He's getting to be pretty good.
Yeah, I did,
So,
did one and then it hit the water that day.
oh, did you put one in the water?
So I had to buy another one. I've got it with.
Wait. Did it go all the way in, or just?
The video where it's crashing,
Yeah.
it hit a puddle about the size of a bucket.
Oh. Like of all that space, you hit the one puddle in the whole field. Chris Hope. No, that's actually how I ruined the Tiny Hawk freestyle. Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle. I went into just short circuited something, and now when you plug it in, it just makes this crazy vibrating thing and won't do anything. But it's still good for spare parts.
Yes.
Keep yours for spare parts. Hey, Rick Halber. Hey, we wish you were here too, man. Let's give a big hand to Rick Halber. That guy. Rick Halber, didn't he lend you something initially, or was that Steve?
Steve actually.
Steve did.
So that's the story of how I have two Skydios. Steve actually booked one. You know how you had to reserve it or whatever. And his came up way before mine, and it was last winter. And I really wanted to snowboard with it and track snowboarding, which I got a lot of videos on the channel of tracking snowboarding. Just so you know.
Go subscribe.
Yeah, right there. Anyways, so I got his, and then just a month or so ago, my order finally popped. I forgot to cancel my pre-order.
And you had beaten his up so bad that you
Well,
decided
no, not
to
exactly that. I hadn't beaten it up, but I was like, well, I might beat it up. And
Right.
so I was like, well, let me go ahead and pay for the second one, because worst case scenario, I'll throw it on eBay, get my money back. And then I've actually been talking with Henrik from Tech Drone Media, and he was like, well, before you put it on eBay, let me have the option. So
Can you do that with a Danish accent?
I don't think I could.
Before you put it on it. I can't do a Danish accent.
You
Sorry,
sound like-
Henrik, if you're watching.
He's probably sleeping. His
He's
time
probably
difference.
sleeping,
He's
yeah.
going to be asleep until close to midnight. My thoughts were, well, hell, who's ever done a pre-Corona, after Corona production model side by side? So I'm curious, did their quality control change? Is the drone exactly the same? So I'm going to do a video of both together.
It'd be cool to have two of those in the air at once too.
And
See,
both
you got
like
two
lightsabers
beacons.
or
See
something.
if you can make them hit each
cross
other.
the beams like a Ghostbusters.
Right. The beams, not the streams.
Yeah. So I don't know what I said.
Anyway, well,
That's what you did. Never mind.
so you've got two of those things, and so people will get to
Yes,
see what
eventually
it's like
I will make that video. I've been saying it for months now. But yeah, eventually I'll make a video showing both the quality control, what the differences are, and I'll actually go out and fly them both and see if there's any differences. Because I do notice with my Skydio, the one I've been flying, you know what the Drunken Horizon is? It's actually,
it just gets off axis a little bit.
trademark Sean Oz, by the way, on that.
Oh, the Drunken
Yeah,
Horizon.
I actually
all
in
right.
the first video ever coined
I thought it was a Jackie
Mavic
Chan
1.
movie.
No, the Drunken Horizon. It's like where you're
Drunken Master.
on the original Mavic when it came out. It was horrible. It was notorious for this, and that was when so many people got into drones, right?
Yep.
And so many people have never been in a gimbal. Come on now, who doesn't have their phone on silent in the audio? No, I'm kidding. It's all right. No, anyways,
Yeah, that's all we.
the
got.
original Mavic came
That's
out,
all we
and
got.
so many new people came into it that they didn't realize how a gimbal should work. And a
Yeah.
gimbal should lock that horizon in. It really should.
Yep.
So if you sway back and forth or yaw, that gimbal should stay pretty damn still.
Yeah, and it
And-
does these days.
Yeah, but with the original Mavic, a lot of the cameras had huge issues where if you went like this, it went with you and then rolled with you, or if you yawed, it just went all weird.
Went crazy.
And people were posting the videos, had no clue, and they were all like, "This is great, I love it." So I started making a series about the Drunken Horizon. I even got a wig. I'm on there. I'm making this character with it and
Always with the
bagging
wigs.
and trying to teach. Well, I mean, it's easy to do. So I'm trying to teach people how gimbals should work, and that's actually what started my YouTube channel sort of blowing up a little bit.
Was like gimbal.
Yeah, I
people
think
were trying to
I
correct
went
that.
from like 300 subscribers to like 350.
Nice,
It was
nice.
amazing. At the time, that was
Probably
like,
a lot of these guys in here too.
I don't know. Does anybody remember the old Drunken Horizon videos? Yeah. So that was like, it was a way, I was so pissed at DJI because like then I returned the drone because of that. They sent me a used beat up one. It was all, the case was ripped up and it was, I was furious then. So I made this hate video and DJI called me. Head of support from DJI called me and was like, "Oh yeah, we're sorry. You want to take the video down?" I was like, "No." "You want to fix my drone?" "Okay." And so they eventually sent me a new drone and it almost worked. It was
This
new.
was an original Mavic Pro.
Original Mavic Pro. So I went through
Who owned
three.
the original Mavic Pro in here? Pretty much.
Who still
My
owns the
son
original
has
Mavic
one
Pro?
still.
It's
Okay,
a-
so there's two people that own it here. Hopefully tomorrow more do, because I'm giving away a whole bunch of stuff for the original Mavic Pro tomorrow.
Oh really? You got
Just a
extra
few.
stuff.
I've got a whole box of stuff there I don't use
nice.
ever.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where it's a good drone if you're going to do something that might end up in the water, you know, as I've done before. you like put pontoons on it and see if that works. Yeah. You want, hey, I see-
Was that a Mavic Pro that you did that to?
That was a Mavic
Yeah.
Pro. I want to say thank you to Ben Thornton and Geek Spana for the super chats, and then also I saw a question in here. What was it? I was just gonna say hi to Jerry with Drone Obsessed from he's from Dallas
I
area.
got a super chat on my behind the scenes one, so I want to say thank you, Jaron, Jared. Well.
Yeah. Actually, I think he's watching both.
Oh, that's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
All right, I usually try to keep this to an hour because Oz by Drone goes on so we have about 11 minutes before that hour is up.
Oh, okay.
So we're plus I don't like going past an hour. Plus
we
everybody
haven't
here is
even
probably
been an hour
hungry.
though, but we just started, didn't we?
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
but I
shit.
don't want to go over. I don't want to step on Oz by Drone. So if you are watching and you want to go check out another stream after this, go to Oz by Drone. Anybody else want to be on? Anybody
Come on,
else?
somebody's got to want to talk about their channel. Nobody's trying to build their channel. Come on, man. Have a seat.
Come on, hey, come on over here.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna need that
Harley
mic to come
FPV.
over with him.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, so here we go.
All right, so is this too loud?
There we go.
All right, so we got Harley FPV. Where'd you ride in from?
Colorado
Okay.
Springs.
Yep. Look into that camera there, Harley.
Colorado Springs.
All right, and what kind of FPV are you flying these days?
I got a giant Tyro 119 that I'm building,
Oh!
and I got a Tiny Hawk 2 with me.
Nice. So the Tyro 119, I just bought that kit. I haven't built it yet, but did you build it?
I just got finished putting it together.
How was
Waiting
it?
on parts, getting.
Was it hard to put together, or not too bad?
I just followed Botwell's. little build.
That's exactly why I got it, because I know he does a step-by-step. So for those of you that don't know, the Tyro 119 is a kit you can order on, I think you can order it on Eachine or
You got it on Banggood too.
Banggood.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all been good.
And it is a kit you can build your first FPV drone, and Joshua Bardwell has a video step by step on how to do it. So you brought that with you, or
No, not the Tyro 19, but my
just
Tiny
a Tiny
Hawk.
Hawk?
Yeah,
And which Tiny Hawk?
Tiny Hawk 2.
Nice. I love that thing.
And your other one.
Oh, and I got a Snapton A15H that I haven't flew it yet.
Well, the Tiny Hawk 2 is awesome. So actually, you can fly it in here.
And my
Mini.
Maverick Mini.
Yeah.
Mavic Mini. All right.
Mavic Mini.
All right. Anybody else here built a drone before? No drone builders. Well, I'm gonna do that Tyro 119 very soon. All right. Well, thank you, Harley FPV.
All right, absolutely.
Appreciate you hopping in.
Yay! All right, here we go.
So,
I love starting.
and we got another super chat from Drone Obsessed Jerry, from Jerry Calverley. And everybody says his last name wrong. I'm sorry, Jerry. I really, Calverley? No, it's Calverley, right?
I just actually had someone asking where we are. Christian, we are actually at my shop right now.
That's
doing
right.
A live stream.
I'm
so
actually
if you're
getting a
in
tattoo
town-
on my leg. You can't see it, but there's somebody down here like
Yeah.
buzzing.
That
right
was
now.
actually an idea I had that we could have set up, and I could have been tattooing someone over there if we had more cameras and more time.
Yeah.
While we did the stream,
And no
cut
Rona.
camera to camera to camera.
Yeah. Well, again, if you want to go see more drone stuff, I think I'm going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Because who's hungry? Who wants to go eat?
Well,
Yeah,
we're
okay.
gonna have a wait because I forgot to go over and put our name
That's
on
all
the
right.
list.
That's all right.
So
we can
it could be-
do that. We can get the wait going while we're packing this stuff up.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. While you guys are packing, I'll run over there. And for
Okay.
your information, we're going to the Dillon Dam Brewery in Dillon. Right when this stream is over, and I'm going to go set it up. So if you're looking for us and you're in town, which a couple of you are, I saw Art was in the chat.
Oh, Art's here. Awesome.
He's at the hotel right now. Somebody else was in there. Christian was asking, I think. And so that's watching the Dillon Dam Brewery, which is just a block or two from the studio.
Yeah, it's pretty much on the main. This is Highway 6,
Yep,
right?
yep.
So right off of Highway 6.
Yeah, just type in the Dillon Dam Brewery. You'll find it in the Google.
Sully's asking if we should bring drones in the morning.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, if you wanna fly,
oh,
for
Sully,
sure.
Sully's here too. Awesome. So yes.
Yes, Agent K, the Dam Brewery. That's it.
So bring drones. Everyone who's coming tomorrow, tonight. I mean, we're gonna go eat and maybe have some beer, so we're probably not flying. But tomorrow we're gonna fly. We have the entire pavilion
For the
reserved.
entire day.
We will be flying all day. Think of it like a picnic where you're flying drones and your wife or significant other is not pestering you to stop, right? You have full permission to fly drones all day long and be as nerdy and geeky about it as you want to be.
Absolutely.
And then again, Sean's going to do a couple little tutorials on a few things.
And if you guys want to jump in, this is not my thing. This is not Kelly's. This is our thing. So
Yeah.
if any of you want to help each other do stuff, learn stuff, please. Let's all benefit each other to become better at this whole hobby, the YouTube thing, the drone thing, the camera thing, whatever we can do to help each other. That's what I want to see.
FPV and antennas, yes. And I'm also excited for people to try out the Moverio. Or they're
They're
pretty,
cool.
I mean,
And-
it really is like Minority Report.
And I'm going to say, Epson, again, I said this earlier, if you see this, start making them
Yeah,
again.
people would buy them, for sure. All right, well, again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I just saw another super chat from Mike Miller. Thank you, Mike. And Joe Blaylock, hey, good to see you, man. Can you guys give a big applause to everyone who watched tonight? Chris, give us the crowd shot. All right, so hey, it means a lot to me and to Sean and to everybody that you guys came here. So thank you for coming here live. Thank you for watching tonight. And I it really is. It's an investment of your time, and we know that. So we appreciate you making the effort to get here. And I think we're gonna have a great time tonight and tomorrow. So thank you guys. Any last words, Sean?
Sean, do you have any merch?
I'm kicking myself in the butt because I was like, wait a minute.
The mask.
I do, but you have to buy it online.
Okay.
Like, there's one right next to you. You can see it?
Here.
So I'm printing my own artwork on masks because a lot of states are making you have them.
Wow.
Pretty cool looking, huh?
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
It's a really soft mask. Feel the material.
Oh, well, doesn't
Then
that
it breaks this one.
doesn't that sort of defeat the
I
purpose
use this
of-
one for an example, right? So anyways, I am doing that kind of stuff, and I'm mad.
Who thinks I need a new mask?
I think you do.
Yeah, you-
I
This
have a
is
bunch of
stretch.
paper ones if anyone does need one up there. But I'm kicking myself in the butt because Gina was like, did you get some stuff made before everybody came up here? Maybe they want tattoo shirts or something. And I was like, I didn't get anything made. I'm out of stickers. I'm out of everything.
All right. Well, you
So I
can
have
order it.
nothing, guys.
Absolutely.
But a free drone's fine.
Oh, Chris, didn't we kick you out of here already, Chris? Get out of here. Get out of
I
here.
hear he's got 2 Skydios already. So. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We will hopefully be seeing you tomorrow because I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of live streaming from the event.
Yeah, and I'm going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes live streaming on my channel, which is World of Oz.
World of Oz.
So go
Yeah.
to World of Oz in your little search bar, and you'll find it. We're actually doing a behind the scenes right now at the same time that we're talking to you guys.
World of Oz.
World of Oz, or type in Sean Oz. Either one to get you there.
Yep. All
Pretty
right.
easy.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you. Thanks, Chris, for being our engineer, and we'll see you next time.
And that is